Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I did it again. I started tearing apart a piece of equipment and had it. It's not quite all the way there, so I figured I should make a video out of it. I already fixed the wood splitter. That would have been a kind of a cool video, but I had it. It was too far along for me to actually jump in and make a video out of it. The other day, I found a fuel leak on this saw, and now I'm trying to fix it. So I'm pretty sure it is the fuel line, but right now I'm just trying to separate the fuel tank from the saw itself. And I think I'm caught between this spring and there's a, I'm just gonna finagle it just out of here. I could be wrong. Oh, there we go. Jeez, that was way more effort than it needed to be. Holy cow, this thing is filthy. I'm gonna clean it up while I have it apart, so I have at least a cleaner saw when I put it back together. But now the real question is, where is the fuel leak coming from? I'm not sure if it's coming from the fuel line or if it's this. I'm not sure what that is or what should be connected to that, or if anything should be connected to that. I don't have any fuel in it right now. Alright, let's get this cleaned off a little bit. No, eye protection. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna grab a pair of safety glasses because it will 100% go in my eyes, and I don't want to deal with that. Alright, that's cleaned off. So what the heck goes in there? And why is it leaking so much? Let's throw a bit of fuel in this. And that way we can see where it is leaking from. I'm only gonna throw a little bit and then we can tip it around. We'll just fill it right up. Close enough. Alright. Well, okay, so it's coming out of there. Well, that's where we would expect it to come out of. Alright. Yeah. Oh, friggin' dummy. Dang. Alright, nobody light a match. Jeez, alright. Well, that was expected. So we're leaking fuel out of this spot. The great thing about gasoline is it evaporates, so we'll save as much of this as we can. Whoops. Okay. So the real question is, why is that spot leaking? To the internet. All right, so I've looked up the part, and it is the fuel tank vent. One of my local Husqvarna dealers, they have them in stock. I'm gonna grab that. Not today because it's snowing, but I'll grab that here in a day or so. So before we get the parts in for the fuel tank, we're gonna clean this all off, and I'm just gonna blow it off. So I've picked up the new breather valve and the vent for the end of it, I guess. We are going to hopefully remove the... So it looks like it's still in there. We can't see it. But it's still in there, but I'm assuming something broke, and that is causing the leak. So let's hopefully be able to on that. Ow! Maybe you move the rest of the saw with the pointy bits out of your way. All right. All right. Hopefully we get most of it out, or at least the rest of it. Here we go. No, it does almost look like there's a glue around it. If you see this, some kind of a glue on it or something. Some kind of a residue. Oh, hopefully you can see that. But no, it is fully intact. That is not what I wanted to see. Because that means something else is wrong. I'm not sure. There's definitely something. Or the fuel was leaking from around it. I'm not sure. Let's look if you can see that. Wow, you can actually see now. This came off. This is on this. So I don't know if there was some kind of adhesive on it or just a buildup of gunk, and that's causing the leak. Seeing as that there isn't any other parts that could possibly be on this, we're gonna put the new one in and hope that fixes it. Exactly the same. Nothing's missing on this one. Just this is new. Well, let's try it. Seat this in place. That's just poking holes in that. That should be in place. I highly doubt that this is the thing that's keeping it from leaking, but we'll throw the, I'm assuming this is just like a dust cap, throw that back in, and start putting the saw back together. before we throw the bar on, we're gonna throw some gas in it and make sure it doesn't just leak out on this again. Okay, so still a bit of a leak. It's still leaking, so I'm not sure. As you can see, it's still okay, it's not leaking now. What the heck? Well, it seemed to have stopped. If anybody has any thoughts on why it's doing that, or why it was leaking, whether it just needed to seal. It seems to be okay now. But if I missed something or there's something that I'm not doing correctly, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let's throw the bar on it, fire this thing up. Should the chains on correctly. This is the new 28-inch bar. Well, that seems to have fixed the leak. It did have an initial leak at first, but it seemed to sort itself out and stop leaking. So it, I don't know, equalized or whatever happened. If you know what happened, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are, what happened. Hopefully we can start cutting some wood with this now that it's back up and running, as long as it doesn't start leaking again. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.